What's up, man? I can do whatever you point me in the direction to do, my friend. All right. Well, just you put it in my ear, and after I hear the intro, we'll rock with it, buddy. Thank you, sir.
The hell out? Who do we tell? I don't have time.
Good afternoon, Tiger fans. Welcome to Pruitt Hall, Monday afternoon edition of Gulf South Conference basketball as the women of West Alabama will play host to the Buccaneers of Christian Brothers. Christian Brothers coming in out of Memphis, Tennessee. West Alabama entering tonight's contest 9-4 overall, 6-3 in the Gulf South Conference. Currently tied for fourth place as the Bucks come in. They are 5-7 overall, 3-6 in the league. And currently tied for ninth place, West Alabama coming off of a tough loss against Union University back on New Year's Eve. West Alabama fell to number 19 Union 58-53. We had two Tigers score in double figures. Zoe Watts led the Tigers with 15 points and 5 boards, and Bria Dent, she posted her ninth double-double of the season while scoring 13 points and registering 14 rebounds. Jayla Williams added 9 points. She dished out 6 assists and had 4 rebounds in the loss. Camille Clark scored 7 points and had 6 rebounds. Marianne Logsdon added 6 points and 6 boards as well. Ella Noble had 3, and that rounded out the scoring in the contest against Union. West Alabama as a team shot 30.5%. That was 18 of 59 from the floor, 72% from the free throw line. And in a game where West Alabama jumped out to a 14-10 lead there in the first quarter, Union, they responded in the second quarter, outscoring the Tigers 18-8. And that put it a halftime score of 28-22. West Alabama outscored the Bulldogs 13-11 in the third quarter and trimmed Union's lead down to 4 points. It was 39-35, with West Alabama scoring 18 points in the fourth quarter. It wasn't enough, and the Bulldogs edged out the Tigers 58-53. This afternoon, West Alabama looks to improve on that 6-3 Gulf South Conference record. They'd love to be able to knock off the Bucks. As West Alabama, first contest of the new year, the 2023 calendar year. We're almost completely made their way through the entire Gulf South Conference schedule. All that remains is the game here against Christian Brothers. And then at the end of the week, West Alabama will travel to West Florida. That'll be on Thursday night. They'll tip that one off there at the West Florida Fieldhouse. That one's scheduled for 5 p.m. And then on Saturday, West Alabama will be at Valdosta State. They play at the complex there at Valdosta State there on the campus. So the home game tonight and then 2 road games. That will complete the first round through the Gulf South Conference. And then next week, West Alabama will start the second round of the Gulf South Conference when they play host to Montevallo. That'll be January the 11th right here in Pruitt Hall. That one's set to tip off at 5 o'clock. West Alabama on the year, 64 points per contest are the Tigers. They're shooting 43% from the floor, 34 from behind the arc, and 64 from the free throw line. And they pull down 38.7 rebounds per contest, out-rebounding their opponents by about 7 on average per game. They're currently ranked 8th in the D2SIDA South Region poll, and they're looking to continue to improve that. West Alabama ranks number 2 in the Gulf South Conference in their scoring defense, allowing 56.6 points per contest, holding the teams to shooting 36% from the floor. 29 from behind the arc. They shoot 71 from the line, and opponents rebounding at 31 per contest. Again, getting West Alabama out rebounding opponents on average by 7 in each contest. West Alabama led by leading scorer Bria Dent, 17.8 points per game. She's pulled down over 1,000 rebounds in her career, and she's currently tied for points per game in the Gulf South Conference with that 17.8. And she ranks number 2 in the Gulf South Conference in rebounds per game, 10.9. So she is a offensive and defensive force to be dealt with as she logs a lot of minutes each contest, and would expect that to be no different today here in Pruitt Hall. We've got a slim crowd right now, but we're still some 10 minutes away from getting this one started. We'll take a quick break. When we come back on your station for West Alabama Basketball Slide 104.9.
Professional. I like it.
Welcome back to Pruitt Hall. West Alabama getting ready to play host to the Bucks of Christian Brothers University. West Alabama coming in 9-4 overall, 6-3 in the Gulf South Conference, fourth place in the league. Christian Brothers 5-7, 3-6 in the league. Currently tied for ninth place as we get ready for these starting lineups. Mark these on the board here. 0, 4, 13. For Christian Brothers, they'll start number 0, Darcy Duran, number 4, Selena Pruitt, number 13, Jeremia Montgomery, number 15, Emily Jones, and number 20, Kaylee Searcy. They're led by Coach Jesse Carmike, and her fourth season, she's 30-46 overall. That's her career record as well. We'll take a short break. National anthem all the way here in Pruitt Hall. Your station for West Alabama basketball, Sly 104.9.
Let's meet the starting lineups for today's game. First, for the visitors from Memphis, Tennessee. At guard, a 5'10" senior, number 0, Darcy Doran. At guard, a 5'6" senior, number 4, Selena Pruitt. At guard, sophomore, number 13, Jeremia Montgomery.
Welcome back to Pruitt Hall. We got the national anthem knocked out, and we're getting the starting lineups. Christian Brothers will be wearing their road reds. Red shorts, red jerseys trimmed in black. Black CBU across the chest and white numerals. West Alabama will be wearing their home whites trimmed in red as we get ready for the starting lineups here in Pruitt Hall. It'll be number 2, Bria Dent, the senior from Birmingham, Alabama. She leads the team, 17.8 points per game. Number 10, Jayla Williams, 5'5" senior from Tallahassee, Florida, averaging just under 11 points per contest and 5 rebounds. Number 12, Marianne Logsdon, the junior from Port Pierce, Florida, transfer from Indian River State Community College, averaging 12 points. She'll get the nod. Aaliyah Dade, the junior from Springfield, Oregon, she'll get the start. And West Alabama's number 34, Zoe Watts, the senior from Birmingham, she will get the nod as well. We're about to get this one underway here in Pruitt Hall. As the starting lineups have been delivered by Jason Gardner, the public address announcer here for the home games. Looks like West Alabama's team stacks it up right there at the logo. They get their final opportunities to get their game plan ready to go. Ready to tip it off will be West Alabama's number 34, Zoe Watts. She'll be going up against, let's see who that's going to be. Looks like number 13, Jeremiah Montgomery. The tip, West Alabama can't control it. Montgomery will bring it down. Christian Brothers will go from right to left on the radio dial. Whistle on the floor. Not sure what that was. The officials stopped it. It looks like they're resetting the shot clock. So 7 seconds into it, they stop it and get the shot clock squared away. The shot clock is still not moving. That's the problem. So a technical issue here courtside as they're not able to get the shot clock moving. Just 11 seconds into it, as it looks like they're going to be trying to, maybe it's something as simple as changing out the batteries for the wireless controller. Christian Brothers comes in 5-7 overall, 3-6 in the league. Coached by Jessie Carmack in her 4th season. 30-46 record at Christian Brothers. Her entire career she's been at Christian Brothers. Looking over this Christian Brothers roster, 2 names that I don't know these young ladies personally, but I know their fathers. Isabella Jones, junior from Memphis, Tennessee, went to St. Benedict there at Auburndale. And Emily Jones, Jackson, Tennessee native, went to USJ there in Jackson. Both of these 2 young ladies, they're not sisters, they are cousins. I know both of their fathers from previous stops. We went to the same university back in Jackson, Tennessee. So when I saw Mr. Jones walk in, it was really cool to kind of catch up with him for a quick second, reminisce a little bit about the days at Lambeth and talk a little bit about Gulf South Conference basketball. We've got women's action here as the Tigers host the Buccaneers. Memphis, Tennessee, they made the trip down 235 miles door to door between these 2 institutions, about 3 hours and 45 minutes. If you haven't been down to Christian Brothers, kind of down into the heart of downtown Memphis, just across the street from the Liberty Bowl. Had the opportunity I've coached a bunch of games there in softball, broadcast some games there for baseball, and we'll be headed there in not too long to broadcast there from Canale Arena as the Bucks, they'll inbound it. It'll be Montgomery. She wants to go down low. Gets it down to Doran, and Doran was able to put it in off the glass. 2-0 here, 9:40 remaining. They got the shot clock operational. Jayla Williams will bring it across the logo for the Tigers. She's going to be guarded by Pruitt. Bria Dent, right wing, side iron, no rebound. That'll be collected by Searcy. She gives way to Pruitt. They want to go down low. West Alabama picks off the pass. Turnover for Christian Brothers. Marianne Logsdon gets it to Jayla Williams. Williams down low. Gets it to Bria Dent, backing her way in off the glass. 1-on-1, Dent v. Jones, and Dent wins that one. West Alabama knocks it up at 2 with 9 minutes to play. Doran, left wing 3-point attempt, too much. Christian Brothers Pruitt will collect the rebound. Pruitt wearing those neoprene knee braces on both knees. They want to go down low to Searcy. Searcy will be called for the travel. So 2-2 to score. 8:44 remaining in this first quarter. On the floor for West Alabama, it'll be Dent, Williams, Logsdon, Dade, and Watts. Doran, McMath, Montgomery, Jones, and Searcy. For Christian Brothers, Bria Dent gets it over to Jayla Williams, top of the key, 15 to shoot. Marianne Logsdon right in front of the Christian Brothers bench. Has it batted away, 7 to shoot. Logsdon's going to have to make a move. She drives into the paint across the free throw line, kicks it out to Dade for 3. Back iron, that one won't go. West Alabama gets the rebound. Marianne Logsdon tries a floater. It won't go. Rebound by Jones. 2-2 your score. 2 minutes into this contest. They'll give it to Jones out top. Then over to Pruitt. Cross court pass. That'll be to Montgomery. 3-point attempt, no good. Jayla Williams comes down with a rebound. She wants to push it up the floor to Marianne Logsdon. Logsdon picks up the dribble, gets it back to Jayla Williams. They go down low to Zoe Watts, and Watts too hard off the glass. Still 2-2 the score. 7.5 minutes in this first quarter remain. Pruitt drives the lane. Left hand lay-in. Christian Brothers with a 4-2 lead. 7:20 remaining in this first quarter. Gulf South Conference action. Tigers playing host to the Buccaneers of Christian Brothers. They work it down low to Zoe Watts, and she gets it in off the glass with the left hand. Good ball movement by West Alabama. Pruitt brings it down. She gets it over into the corner to Doran. Back out to Pruitt. Top of the key, it'll be Searcy. Searcy to Jones. Jones decides a 3-point attempt. That one's going to be short. Hits the side iron. Jones eyed it up. That's Emily Jones, the junior from Jackson, Tennessee. She averages 14 points per contest. She's the leading scorer for these Bucks. West Alabama's Jayla Williams, she brings it down. Williams, bounce pass, Marianne Logsdon. She's going to be guarded by Montgomery. They want to get it out to Dade, top of the key. Dade sees an opening, tries to go into the corner for Logsdon. That one will be picked off, and then West Alabama's Bria Dent grabs it. Scramble for the basketball. Whistle on the floor. Change of possession. They want to reset the shot clock. The officials right on top of it. West Alabama's Aaliyah Dade, she'll inbound it right here to my right. Bounce pass to Jayla Williams. 6:21 remaining. First quarter, West Alabama all knotted up at 4 with the Buccaneers of Christian Brothers. Jayla Williams drives, free throw line across the GSC logo. She puts it in. That'll count. And the foul. Jayla Williams took it into the paint, gets the floater and the foul. Pruitt will be called for the foul. Jayla Williams will go to the line. She'll have the opportunity for the 3-point play. Williams on the year, a 71% free throw shooter. Tigers lead it 6-4 with 6:12 remaining in this first quarter. Slight delay as Marianne Logsdon gets her shoes tied. She seems satisfied with that. I know my own idiosyncrasies, they just have to feel right as Jayla Williams misses the free throw. Bringing it down, that'll be Coleman. Coleman couldn't get that one to go. Duran, Pruitt, Montgomery, Jones, and Coleman on the floor for Christian Brothers. Inbound to Coleman, bounce pass to Jones. Jones to Montgomery. Montgomery crossover dribble in the paint. Right hand. Can't get it to go on the lay-in. Bria Dent battling for the rebound. That one's going to go off of Marianne Logsdon, or she was standing out of bounds in front of the press table, so it'll be a turnover for the Tigers. And Christian Brothers will inbound right in front of the scorer's table. 6-4 your score with 5:45 remaining. First quarter. Gulf South Conference action here as Coleman between the legs gets it over. That'll be to Pruitt. Pruitt wanting to go down low to Montgomery. Montgomery one-on-one with Bria Dent. She takes it to the left side, and she's able to get that one to go. That'll tie the game at 6. 5:20. Aaliyah Dade off the screen. Bounce pass to Dent. Dent kind of in a pickle of sorts. Dade wants to shoot the three. Gives it to Zoe Watts for 3. Bounds off the front of the rim, and the rebound will be controlled by Coleman. Yaya Coleman, the senior from Memphis, Tennessee, transferred from North Carolina A&T, brings it down. Gets it over to Pruitt. Pruitt tries to drive the right side, and she'll draw the foul. Marianne Logsdon will be called for the foul against West Alabama. Jones will check out, and Chloe Crawford will check in. West Alabama's Marianne Logsdon will take a break, and Camille Clark will check in. Clark sophomore from Memphis, Tennessee, went to Jackson State Community College. As Pruitt knocks in the first of two, Christian Brothers with a 1-point lead. 7-6 your score. Pruitt eyes the mark. That one right, rims in and out. 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Clark, outlet pass, gets it to Jayla Williams right in front of the CBU bench. Gives it to Dent. Dent, free throw line jumper. You can count that one, folks. Bria Dent knocks it down. 8-7 your score. West Alabama knocks it away from Christian Brothers. The Tigers have the numbers. They decide to slow it down. It'll be Clark. She's being guarded by Pruitt. Gets it out near the logo to Jayla Williams. Williams to Dent. Dent over to Clark. Clark driving. GSC logo in the paint. In trouble. Gives it back out. 12 to shoot. Jayla Williams, 18-footer. Front iron, no good. Montgomery pulls down the board. She averages 7 boards per. Jones fakes the three. Gets it down low. That'll be to Coleman. Coleman, turnaround jumper. That one's not going to get in there. Offensive rebound by Doran. And Doran will get the putback. 9-8. Tigers trail by 1. Just under 4 to play in the first quarter. Slim crowd here at Pruitt. Zoe Watts wants to go down low to Dent. Dent up strong. She can't get it to fall, but she will draw the foul. They want a timeout on the court. Media timeout. We'll take it with them here on your station for West Alabama Basketball, Sly 104.9. Out of the timeout, Bria Dent will go to the line and shoot 2 for West Alabama. 3 minutes, 48 seconds remain here in the first quarter. 9-8 your score. On the floor for West Alabama, it'll be Barnes, Clark, Dent, Watts, and Logsdon. Bria Dent knocks that one in. Ties the ball game at 9. Dent eyes the mark for her second of 2 shots. She gets that one to go in, makes it look easy. West Alabama with a lead by 1. 10-9 your score. Jones thought about the three-pointer, drove left baseline, didn't get it to go, but she will draw the foul. West Alabama's 34, Zoe Watts, will be called for the foul. To the line to shoot 2 will be Emily Jones, the 6'1 junior. She averages 14 points per. As an 88% free throw shooter, she knocks that one in, ties the ball game at 10. Jones eyes the mark for the second of 2. She puts it in. 11-10 your score. West Alabama trails by 1. Marianne Logsdon will bring it across the logo. 3.5 minutes to play. Logsdon, near side, almost loses the handle on it, gets it over to Clark. Then to Barnes. Barnes to Dent. Dent to Watts. Watts off the glass. Great ball movement by the Tigers. Tigers lead it by 1, 12-11 your score. New person in for the Bucks. That'll be Carly Bates. Bates and Crawford. Searcy gets the bounce pass down to Jones. Jones takes it to the hole. No good, but she will draw the foul once again. Camille Clark will be called for the foul.
In for the Tigers, number 22, Aaliyah Day.
Aaliyah Dade will check in. She'll give Takeshia Barnes a rest. As Jones knocks the first one in. That's Emily Jones. Jones on the afternoon, 3 points. Make it 4. All 4 from the line, 4 for 4 is Jones. Tigers trail by 1, 13-12. Dade, left wing, wants to shoot the 3. Dade's three-point attempt, too strong. Bria Dent battles for the rebound. She gets it, hands it off to Watts. Watts strong off the glass. That one rebounds out. And Christian Brothers comes down with it. Bates with a rebound. Out to the top of the key, it'll be Searcy. Gets it over here left side to Crawford. Crawford, three-point attempt. And she knocks down the 3. 16-12. West Alabama trailing by 4 with 2:23 remaining. First quarter. Zoe Watts, right side. They get it out to Dade, top of the key. Dade picks up the dribble. Gets it over to Clark. Clark to Dade here near side to Watts. 8 on the shot clock. They kick it out. That'll be Clark for 3. Air ball, no good. 2 minutes exactly remain. West Alabama trails by 4, 16-12. One thing I can say about being here in Pruitt Hall, the air conditioner works. They've got it on frostbite right now. Christian Brothers with a basketball. Jones, three-point attempt, back iron, rebound. Zoe Watts. 16-12 your score, 1:35 remaining in this first quarter. Christian Brothers on top. Bounce pass down low to Watts. Off the bottom of the basket. They wanted the foul and it didn't get called. Coleman gets it over to Bates. 1:18 remaining. Jones driving. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Watts. Outlet pass will come all the way down to Clark. She gets it out to Logston. Then to Watts, Bria Dent in the paint. Out to Clark. Clark, jumper, air ball, nothing doing. Too strong. 15-foot shot. She shot at 18. 52 seconds remain. West Alabama trails by 4, taking it right side. That'll be Searcy. She can't get it to go. West Alabama will come down with a rebound. 40 seconds, 23 on the shot clock. West Alabama trails by 4. West Alabama scoreless in the last 2.5 minutes. As Bria Dent loses the handle, that one will go out of bounds. And a turnover for the Tigers.
Tigers number 10, Jayla Williams.
Checking in for Christian Brothers, that will be Jeremia Montgomery, sophomore from Gallatin, Tennessee. 2-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Fully anticipate Christian Brothers just running this almost all the way down, trying to get one last shot. Backing her way in is Jones. She throws it off the bottom of the basket. Marianne Logston wants to go coast to coast, high off the glass. Bria Dent ties it up. 11.7. Jump ball, alternating possession. That will go to the Tigers. Checking in for West Alabama, that's going to be Augusta Arnold. Arnold will give Clark a rest for the last 11.7 of this first quarter. Christian Brothers wants to get a sub as well. They decide to go with Selena Pruitt. Pruitt in there. Jayla Williams will inbound it for West Alabama. Arnold gets open, puts it on the floor, turnaround jumper. That one won't go. Rebound Christian Brothers. 7 seconds to play. Jayla Williams hounding Bates. Bates picked up the dribble, gets it over to Searcy. Searcy throws one up for 3. It hits the rim and no good. After 1 quarter of play, West Alabama trails 16-12. We'll take a quick break here on your station for West Alabama basketball. Sly 104.9. After one quarter of play, West Alabama trails 16-12. They're shooting 28% from the floor. 0 of 5 from behind the arc, 67%, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. They've pulled down 13 rebounds and forced 2 turnovers. Start the second half, it'll be Dade, Arnold, Williams, Logsdon, and Dent on the floor for West Alabama. Christian Brothers to inbound. Bates gets it over to Pruitt. Cross-court pass to Duran. Left corner, they get it down to Montgomery. She wants to go to Duran on the far side for 3. That one won't go. Rebound controlled by West Alabama. Marianne Logsdon sprints the floor, gets the outlet pass. Down in the paint to Bria Dent, and she knocks it in. Dent with a good hustle. Christian Brothers wanting to run a little bit. 16-14, West Alabama trails. Montgomery will be called for the travel. She was being guarded by Augusta Arnold. Checking in for West Alabama will be number 24, Ella Noble. She'll give Arnold the breather. So it'll be Noble, Dent, Logsdon, Williams, and Dade. Duran, Pruitt, Bates, Montgomery, and Searcy for Christian Brothers. Tigers trail by 2, 9 minutes, 10 seconds remain here in the first half. Dade's got it in front of the Christian Brothers bench. She wants to dribble. Top of the key, down low to Bria Dent. Dent lost her footing. Fired up a prayer, and it didn't go. Rebound by Christian Brothers. Christian Brothers, free throw line extended. That'll be Montgomery. She missed the mark. And a whistle on the floor. Foul will be called against Christian Brothers. That's Darcy Duran, the senior from Franklin, Tennessee. As Christian Brothers makes a couple of substitutions, coming in will be Emily Jones and number 32, Yaya Coleman. Augusta Arnold checks in for the Tigers. She'll come in for Dade. Arnold, Noble, Logsdon, Williams, and Dent on the floor for the Tigers. The Tigers trail it by 2. Arnold in front of the Christian Brothers bench. Out to the top of the key, Williams. Williams bounce pass to Logsdon. Logsdon, three-point attempt, in and out. Bria Dent ties it up. It'll be a jump ball. West Alabama will retain the possession. Jayla Williams to inbound. Running out of time. Jayla's getting it in. Gets it out to Arnold. Arnold hands off to Williams. Williams, bounce pass, Dent, 10-footer, won't go. Ella Noble underneath the basket, misses it. And West Alabama will be called for the foul. That's going to go against Bria Dent. Her first. 16-14 your score. West Alabama trails. 8:14 remaining in this first half. West Alabama tips that one away, and a whistle on the floor. They're going to call a foul on Christian Brothers number 13, Jeremia Montgomery. Marianne Logsdon here to my left. She will inbound. Coming in for Christian Brothers will be Chloe Crawford, sophomore from Toledo, Ohio. Arnold gives it. Logsdon over to Williams. Williams left elbow. She's being guarded by Crawford. Bounce pass to Noble, who gives it to Dent. Dent going to the basket. Dent slashes to the basket, catches the bounce pass, and he puts it in off the right glass. West Alabama's knotted it up at 16 with 7:45. Christian Brothers, three-point attempt by Chloe Crawford, and she knocks it down. Crawford had an open look there on the right elbow, and she knocks it down. 19-16. They want a timeout. We'll take it with them. A 30-second timeout here on your station for West Alabama basketball. Sly 104.9. back in Pruitt Hall. West Alabama trails 19-16, 7:41 remaining in this first quarter. West Alabama 7 of 24 from the floor, 0 of 6 from behind the arc, 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. They trail it by 3 on an afternoon where they haven't really found their rhythm. West Alabama winning the rebound war 17-15. And we'll see how the Tigers want to match it up here coming out of the timeout. It's going to be Watts, Logsdon, Noble, and Dent for sure. Looks like we're going to have Jayla Williams as well. 7:40 remained in the first half. West Alabama trails it by 3. Dent has it left elbow, trying to get it down low. They're content to keep it out here beyond the three-point arc. Lob to Noble. She gives it. Jayla Williams, bounce pass to Bria Dent off the side of the basket. As Christian Brothers, outlet pass, they're going to get it down all the way to Coleman. Coleman missed the lay-in. Good hustle by West Alabama to disrupt her momentum. 7:05 remaining in the first half. West Alabama trails it by 3. Dent wants to go down low. Tipped away by Christian Brothers. Pruitt wants to run the floor. She gets it over to Crawford. Back to Pruitt. Pruitt to Jones. Jones, one dribble. She gets it down low. It's going to be to Coleman. Coleman backing her way into the paint. She rolls one in off the fingers. That one rolls across the top of the cylinder. Won't go in. 19-16. Christian Brothers on top by 3. 6:35 remaining. Noble's got it out top of the key. Bounce pass to Williams. Williams, 16-footer. Won't go. Rebound. Fought for. Come down. That's going to be controlled by Christian Brothers. Jones, bounce pass goes down low. Intercepted by West Alabama. Jayla Williams comes up with it. And Jayla Williams will get it over here near side to Bria Dent. Dent content to kind of slow it down. She picks up the dribble, gets it to Watts. On the right corner, Watts. 19-footer. Yes, sir. You can count that one. 19-18 your score. Watts knocks in the two-point bucket with 6 minutes to go in the first half. West Alabama trails it by 1. Christian Brothers, they wanted to kick it out. Pruitt broke in, and Coleman threw it into the seats. Dade's going to check in for West Alabama. It'll be Clark, Dade, Logsdon, Watts, and Williams. 5:50, West Alabama trails by 1. Tigers come in 6-3 in the league, tied for 4th place. Would love to pick up a Gulf South Conference win here. They trail by 1. 12 to shoot. Dade's got it in front of the Union bench. Gives it off to Logsdon. Logsdon, jumper. Too much. About a 14-foot shot. She shot it about a foot beyond the basket. Not found her range this afternoon. West Alabama trailing by 1, 19-18. Jayla Williams will inbound. 6 on the shot clock. Gets it down to Clark. Clark throws one up, has it partially blocked by Searcy. Searcy gets it to Jones. Jones going to the basket. That's going to be an offensive foul called against the Bucks. That's going to go against number 15, Emily Jones. That's her first foul. Jones is the leading scorer for Christian Brothers. She's been held to 4 points so far, all from the free throw line. She averages 14 per contest. Jayla brings it down for the Tigers, gets it over to Aaliyah Dade. Dade being guarded by Jones. Zoe Watts, top of the key, fires it over. They want to go down low to Logsdon. Logsdon to Dade, back to the top of the key. Three-point attempt by Watts. Off the front of the iron, no good. And that one will go off of Camille Clark. So West Alabama not able to pull down the rebound. Christian Brothers will inbound, just under 5 to play in the first half. They lead it by 1. Men's game to follow. We've got an exciting back and forth game here between the Tigers and the Lady Bucks of Christian Brothers. Jones picks up her dribble, hands it off to Montgomery. Montgomery, right side, being guarded by Dade. She gets it out to McMath, and then over to Crawford. Crawford dishes it over to Montgomery. Back to Crawford, three-point attempt, no good. Logsdon comes down with the board. West Alabama's got the numbers. Jayla Williams drives left side, off the glass, no good. Barnes gets the rebound, and she'll draw the foul as Braylee McMath catches her on the arm. McMath, 5'3", sophomore from Georgetown, Kentucky. Spent quite a few days in Georgetown, Kentucky over my coaching and playing career. They used to be in the league that I was a part of, the Mid-South Conference. So she's a long way away from home. Watts underneath the basket, one-on-one, goes up strong against Searcy. But Searcy disrupted the shot, and that one won't go. West Alabama, 0 of their last 4. They can't get a bucket as Jones drives in the paint, left-hand lay-in. She gets the finger roll, 21-18. You see why she is the leading scorer on this Lady Bucks team. Nice athletic move to the left side, rolls it in with the left hand. Clark's got it, top of the key. She hands it off to Jayla Williams. Williams to Logsdon, back to Williams, top of the key. She taps her head, 8 to shoot. As Jayla Williams, crossover dribble, wants to go in the paint, dishes to Watts. Watts off the glass, you can count it. Zoe Watts with a lay-in. She's got 8 points. Tigers trail by 1. Crawford's got it in front of the West Alabama bench. An open look for 3. Crawford knocks it down. Crawford, a 50% shooter from behind the arc. And she has hit 3 of 4 this afternoon. She's got 9 points. West Alabama trails it by 4 with 3:03 to play in the first half. Right elbow will be Williams. Top of the key. Clark to Watts. Watts tried to put it in off the glass, and that one won't go. Watts 4 of 11 from the floor this afternoon. Jones thinks about the 3, driving in the lane again with a left hand, gets her own rebound, and she puts it in. So just like that, Jones in back-to-back trips, she's got 8 points. West Alabama trails by 6 with 2.5 minutes to play here in Pruitt Hall. Tigers want to get a timeout. We'll take it with them. Your station, West Alabama Basketball, Sly 104.9. Out of the timeout, West Alabama will inbound in front of the press row. Top of the key, it'll be Watts. She gets it over to Logsdon. As a whistle. And a foul will be called against West Alabama. That'll be Augusta Arnold. Christian Brothers to bring it down. Near side's going to be Montgomery. Montgomery wants to flip it down. That's going to be McMath. Almost goes out of bounds, but McMath, she saves it. West Alabama all the way down. 3-point attempt by Watts. Whistle and a foul on the floor.
Number 13, Jamia Montgomery, her second.
That's going to go against number 13. Jamia Montgomery to the line for West Alabama. That will be Bria Dent.
12, Carly Bates.
Dent eyes the mark, rattles that one in. West Alabama trails by 5, just under 2 minutes to play in the first half. 26-21. Christian Brothers on top. Dent, second shot, side iron, it won't go. West Alabama with a hustle. But Arnold couldn't save it, so Christian Brothers will inbound just to our right. Here at Pruitt, we sit across from the press table, so Christian Brothers from my vantage point going right to left on your radio dial. 3-point attempt by Coleman. Coleman knocks it in. 29% three-point shooter is Coleman. Extends the Christian Brother lead to 8, 29-21 with a minute and a half to play. Logsdon being pressured by Crawford, has to throw it off of Crawford's foot. 128. West Alabama trails it by 8. Watts in the paint, off the glass, and she gets it to go. 29-23. Christian Brothers. That will be Coleman. Tries to take it in. That will go off of the official, calls it off of Zoe Watts. I had it going off of Montgomery. Excuse me, that was Coleman. McMath inbounds it. That'll be Coleman to McMath. Top of the key. It'll be Jones. Isabella Jones this time. 8 to shoot. Coleman side iron won't go. Bria Dent gets it to Logsdon. Logsdon takes it in the paint. Switches hands. Left hand goes in off the glass. 29-25. West Alabama trails with 45 seconds remaining here in the first half. Newcomer in there is Isabella Jones, the junior from Memphis. Daughter of Brad and Lori Jones, good friends of mine, former colleagues back at Lambeth. 9 to shoot. They tried to go down low, did Christian Brothers to Isabella Jones. That one will go out of bounds. Checking in for the Bucks. Looks like Emily Jones will come back in, as will Selena Pruitt. On the floor for West Alabama is going to be Dade, Arnold, Dent, Logsdon, and Watts. 28.6 remain. West Alabama trails by 4. Logsdon with a little yo-yo dribble being guarded by Pruitt. 13 to play in the first half. 9, 6, 5 to play. Logsdon crossover dribble, drives right side, loses the handle, gets it back, throws one up off the glass. That won't go. After 1 half of play, 29-25, West Alabama trails. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll look at some of the stats from the first half on your station for West Alabama Basketball Slide 104.9. It's been a back and forth first half, 29-25. West Alabama trailing the Lady Bucks of Christian Brothers. Here in Pruitt Hall, West Alabama's leading scorer so far, Bria Dent, 4 of 9 from the floor, 3 of 4 from the line. She's got 11 points and she's pulled down 9 boards already. Dent, one of the leading rebounders in the league. She averages 10.9 and she's pulled down 9 here in the first half, so off to a good start as she battles on the glass for West Alabama. Zoe Watts has added 10 points for the Tigers, so between those two players, Dent and Watts, they have accounted for 21 of West Alabama's 25 points as the Tigers so far this afternoon, 29% shooting. Just not really getting into a big-time groove so far is the Tigers, that 29%. 11 of 38, 0 of 8 from the three-point line, and 3 of 5 from the charity stripe. West Alabama, this game's been tied 7 different times, 8 lead changes. Christian Brothers has led for the majority, 14 minutes and some change. West Alabama did have the early lead for a couple of minutes. Christian Brothers comes in 5 and 7 overall, 3 and 6 in the league. And they are being led this afternoon. Points, that's going to be Chloe Crawford, sophomore from Toledo, Ohio. She's got 9. And Emily Jones, their leading scorer. Jones so far, 8 points on the afternoon, perfect from the free throw line. She's pulled down 4 boards in her 15 minutes worth of play. The junior from USJ there in Jackson, Tennessee. So West Tennessee player there getting to play. Second half of play about 10 minutes away. Taking a look around the Gulf South Conference, what's going on in the league. Schedule-wise here on this Monday, Auburn Montgomery, they hosted West Florida. West Florida comes out on top of that one, 84-75. Union, the Bulldogs making the trip down to Huntsville to UAH. Montevallo playing host to the Blazers of Valdosta. Lee playing host to West Georgia, and Delta State traveling to the in-state foe, Mississippi College. West Alabama currently in the league, tied for 4th place. Looking at the standings, Lee with an unblemished record, 9-0 in league play, followed by Union, 7-2. West Alabama had a good game against Union. Coming out of the break, a little bit sluggish, but 5-point loss, but still a pretty well-played game there. West Alabama's first game of the 2023 calendar year. They've got a long road trip ahead of them this weekend to finish out the first round of the Gulf South Conference play. They'll go to West Florida on Thursday. They'll tip that one at 5 o'clock, and then Saturday afternoon they'll play at Valdosta State, and that'll complete the first round of Gulf South Conference play. We'll start it back over next Wednesday. West Alabama will play host to Montevallo, and West Alabama looking to erase this 4-point halftime deficit. They trail it 29-25 after this game. Stay tuned on Sly 104.9 or tuning in on the YouTube live stream. The men will take on Christian Brothers as well. We appreciate you tuning in. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll get things squared up to get ready for second half of play here on your station, West Alabama Basketball, Sly 104.9. just about 5 minutes away from getting the second half underway. Will Atkinson here, courtside, bringing you all the action. With me working the YouTube live stream magic is my man Philip Akins. I appreciate all he does for the folks that get to watch on the YouTube live stream. And back in the station, our producer Wayne Grant, he is the man. He gets it done. He keeps me out of trouble and helps make it all work on the Sly side of things. We appreciate that. It's hard to think in just a month we'll be playing baseball and softball. West Alabama's baseball season, they will open up February the 3rd at Columbus State. They'll play the 3rd, 4th, and 5th in a 3-game series. And the softball team, they will open up. They're going to open up in the Gulf Shores Invitational. They'll play down in Gulf Shores. They'll play, it looks like they're going to play against Rollins, St. Leo, Florida Tech, North Georgia, and Lander. West Alabama softball, they won't play at home. Let's see, they won't play at home until February 25th when they play host to Auburn Montgomery. The baseball team, they will play at home on February 2nd when they play host to Delta State. And depending on I don't have all the schedules in front of me, but depending on how the basketball and baseball schedules pan out, when I am not here with you on the basketball games, tune in to Sly 104.9, and I'll be bringing the baseball games play-by-play. It's a fun time. Coach Gary Rundles and his staff, they do a great job. I know they're excited checking out the new guys over the course of the fall. Had an opportunity to see them play several exhibition and scrimmage games. That was a lot of fun. They got some new guys that are going to be nice additions to the ball club. I see 2 of the assistant coaches, Brock Ward and Jacoby Robinson, here courtside supporting the women this afternoon. We're a couple of minutes away. We'll take a short break. When we come back, second half action. It's 29-25. West Alabama needs to erase a 4-point deficit. Come back in a couple of minutes. Second half of play here on your station for West Alabama basketball. Sly 104.9. Welcome back. About to get this second half underway here in Pruitt Hall. And out of the half, West Alabama, they trail at 29-25. Christian Brothers, they will inbound. They'll be right here in front of me. Christian Brothers looks like they will go with, it's going to be Pruitt Searcy, Emily Jones, Darcy Duran, and Jeremia Montgomery. Christian Brothers going left to right. It'll be inbounded by Searcy. She'll give way to Pruitt. Pruitt, she's easy to pick out. The matching neoprene knee braces there for Pruitt. To Searcy. Jones, right side, it'll be down to Montgomery. Montgomery gives it out to Pruitt. Pruitt out the logo. Jones with 12 to shoot. Jones, left corner. Pruitt, three-point attempt. Pruitt knocks it down. 32-25. And after the half, Pruitt comes out and she knocks one down. She's only an 18% shooter from behind the arc, but she made that one look very easy. 15 to shoot for West Alabama. It'll be Logsdon right in front of her own bench. Bounce pass, Zoe Watts backing in on Searcy. Watts takes it to the basket and she'll draw the foul. Searcy will get called for the foul and Watts will go to the line. Zoe Watts, 71% free throw shooter. Tigers trail 32-25. Watts eyes the mark. First one rolls in there, 32-26 Tigers. Watts with 11 points, make it 12. 32-27, West Alabama trailing it here. 9 minutes and 12 seconds, full court pressure by the Tigers. Christian Brothers can't figure out a way to break that. Logsdon breaks the pass up, gets it out today. Back to Logsdon. Bounce pass to Bria Dent in the paint. Turn around, one hand semi-hook there. And Dent gets it to go. 32-29, West Alabama again with pressure, full court. Trying to disrupt the Lady Bucks. They finally get it over in front of the Christian Brothers bench. And Emily Jones with an open look from behind the arc knocks it down, 35-29. Jones on the afternoon, she's got 11. She averages 14. Jayla Williams. Zoe Watts top of the key. Dade wants to go down low to Dent. Dent had a wide open opportunity. Turn around, one-handed, and she gets it to go. Dent's got 13. Back and forth of these two teams, and that one goes off the hands of Emily Jones. And it'll be a turnover. West Alabama will inbound it right here to my right. 8:15 in the third. Tigers trail it by 4. Bounce pass to Dent. Dent right side. She brings it out behind the arc to Logsdon. Top of the key between the legs. 22-footer off the front of the iron. No, and rebounded by Searcy. Searcy gets it across the line, gives it to Pruitt. Pruitt wants to drive. She takes it to the basket. That won't go, but an offensive rebound. And the putback rims in and out, but Searcy will draw the foul, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2. Marianne Logsdon will be called for the foul. Dade will go out. Clark will come in for the Tigers. So it's Watts, Clark, Dent, Logsdon, and Williams. At the line shooting 2 will be Callie Searcy, the senior from Nashville, Tennessee. She transferred from UT Chattanooga. First one in and out. Second shot won't go either. West Alabama trails by 4. 7:40 remaining in the third. Logsdon at the logo. Gives to Jayla Williams. Jayla, free throw line. Side baseline, that's left baseline. Zoe Watts bounces one in there. Looked like that was going to be a little bit short. Side ironed it, bounced, and it went in. Taking it coast to coast will be Jones. She tries to lay it in with the left hand, and it won't go. That one, rebound attempt by Callie Searcy, goes off of her fingertips. So West Alabama trails by 2, 35-33. 7:15 remaining here in the third. Top of the key is Dent. She's going to be guarded by Duran. Gets it over to Clark here on the near side. Whistle. Foul's going to be called against number 12 for West Alabama. That's going to be Marianne Logsdon. Augusta Arnold checks in, and out will go Camille Clark. Watts, Logsdon, Arnold, Williams, and Dent. It's Pruitt, Duran, Montgomery, Jones, and Searcy for the Bucks. Tigers trail by 2 in the paint. Duran uncontested. Found a hole in the defense. West Alabama wanting to run the floor. Augusta Arnold off the side of the glass. Won't go. Rebound. That'll go to Duran. Tigers trail it by 4. Emily Jones in the paint. Left hand gets the roll, and it'll go in. Jones with 13 points. Gonna have to figure out a way to slow Jones down. If West Alabama wants to stay in this one, they trail by 6. Jayla Williams, top of the key, looking for some help. 15 to shoot, drives left side. Right hand jumper off the back of the iron, won't go. Rebound will go Pruitt. Pruitt picks up the dribble, hands off to Jones, back to Pruitt. Pruitt, one too many steps. And she'll be called for the travel. Coleman checks in for the Bucks. And Clark back in for the Tigers. Williams, Watts, Clark, Dent, and Arnold. Top of the key. Bria Dent gets it over to Augusta Arnold. Right wing, lob down to Zoe Watts. And that one goes out of bounds. It looked like Zoe thought that it touched off of one of the Christian Brothers players, so she pulled her hands back, and it goes right out of bounds. Turnover, West Alabama. The Tigers trail by 6, 39-33 with 5:40. Coleman has it. Gets it over to Montgomery. Montgomery unloads the 3 off the mark. But Coleman was able to get the rebound. Jones has it here on the right wing. They get it out to Bates, 5 to shoot. Bates, free throw line, jumper. Back iron, too strong. Bria Dent will come down with it for West Alabama. Jayla Williams, right wing, picks up the dribble, bounce pass to Dent. Dent in the paint, kicks it out to Barnes. Barnes fakes the 3 and drives in. Gets it over to Bria Dent, and she will draw the foul. Darcy Duran will be called for the foul. That'll be her third. Her third foul. So Duran will go out, and checking in for the Lady Bucks will be Chloe Crawford. Sophomore from Toledo, Ohio. West Alabama will inbound to my left. Fresh 20 on the shot clock, 5:04. Tigers trail by 6. Bounce pass to Watts. She goes up strong, but she'll draw the foul. That one's going to be called on Yaya Coleman. Senior from Memphis. Checking in for the Tigers. That's going to be number 22, Aaliyah Dade. She checks in for Augusta Arnold. At the line for the Tigers will be number 34. That's Zoe Watts. Watts' first shot, front iron, no good. She takes a deep breath. She'll eye the mark once again. Tigers led by head coach Rusty Cram in his 9th season. He's got 95 wins as the head coach of the Tigers. As Watts puts it in, cuts the lead to 5, 39-34 with 5 minutes to play here in the third. Full court pressure by the Tigers. They try to get it near side to Emily Jones. And she's able to get it. They want a timeout on the court. We'll take it with them. West Alabama basketball on your station. Sly 104.9. out of the timeout, West Alabama's going to go with Dade Noble, Clark Williams, and Dent. To inbound here near side will be Emily Jones. Jones gets it over to Crawford. Crawford with 14 to shoot. Gets it to Montgomery. Montgomery. Coleman. 5 to shoot. Top of the key. That's going to be Coleman. Coleman unloads a three-point attempt. Air ball. She got nothing. She didn't get a good look at it. So good defense by West Alabama to force a rush shot. 4:32 remaining. West Alabama trails by 5. Jayla Williams in front of her own bench. Picked up the dribble. She's in trouble. She gets a little bit of help. She gets called for the travel. Couldn't keep the pivot foot planted. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in on Sly 104.9 or the YouTube live stream. I know a couple of the folks in my household would typically be here courtside, but a little volleyball practice keeps that from happening. But I guarantee you on the way back, they're tuned in to Sly 104.9. We appreciate that, April and Neely. Coleman with a jumper. Back iron, no good. West Alabama with a rebound. Lobbed down low. It'll be to Noble. Noble had a fairly open look but missed it. Bria Dent got the rebound, puts it back up. She misses. A battle for the rebound and a whistle on the floor. And a foul will be called. Will be called against Christian Brothers, number 12, Carly Bates. Bates from Arlington, Tennessee, another West Tennessee product there. Clark will inbound for West Alabama. Fresh 20. 3:45, Tigers trail by 5. They've been held scoreless over the last almost 4 minutes. Dade, right baseline, off the glass. You can count it. Aaliyah Dade breaks the drought for West Alabama. The Tigers trail by 3. 3:25 remaining. Coleman gives way to Montgomery. Montgomery come near side here to Crawford. Back to Montgomery. Montgomery for 3. She knocks it down. Jeremia Montgomery knocks down the 3. 42-36. I misspoke earlier. Montgomery averages 15 points a game. Emily Jones 14. So Montgomery is the leader in points. As West Alabama's Jayla Williams will be called for the foul. Yeah, 2 players for Christian Brothers that you got to keep an eye on, Montgomery and Emily Jones. They account for 29 points on the average. This team averages 67. 2:40 remaining third quarter. West Alabama trailing 42-36. Jones, bounce pass. We'll get over there to Bates. Top of the key to Coleman. Coleman wanting to drive left side, no good. Camille Clark comes down with a rebound. 2:22. West Alabama trailing by 6. 42-36. Right wing. Clark gets it down low to Watts. Watts not able to do anything with it. She turns it over. 2 minutes to play. Open look for Christian Brothers. 3-point attempt. And that one will be good for Chloe Crawford. She had an open look. She extends the lead for Christian Brothers. 45-36. West Alabama. Largest deficit of the afternoon. Clark gives way to Dent. Dade, right wing. 10 to shoot for the Tigers. Jayla Williams trying to run the offense. Drives right side. Tries to get it up. Partially blocked. 1 to shoot. Good defense by Christian Brothers. And shot clock violation will be called against West Alabama. 1:26 to go here in this third stanza. West Alabama again on an over 2 minute drought. 6-0 run over the last couple of minutes. for Christian Brothers. Momentum shifting by way of the Christian Brothers Ball Club. 1:10 to play. Tried to go down low, call, whistle, and the call on the floor. They're going to call Zoe Watts on the foul. Zoe Watts, a little frustrated, wanted to voice her disagreement with the call. Coleman backing in the paint against Watts, throws it up with a right hand. Coleman can't get it to go, but she will draw the foul. That will be Watts once again. Her third. And that will send Yaya Coleman to the line. Ella Noble will check in. Watts will go out. 1:07 remaining. Coleman eyes the mark. She knocks that one in. Coleman, a 70% free throw shooter. She is 1 of 1 on the afternoon. It's a 10-point contest. Coleman's second shot won't go. Rebounded by Augusta Arnold, and she falls to the floor and will get called for the travel. She couldn't get rid of it on the way down. So Christian Brothers with an opportunity to inbound once again here to my right. Bates gets it, top of the key. It'll be to Pruitt. 1 minute remaining, third quarter. West Alabama trails by 10. Bates picks up the dribble, kicks it over to Pruitt. Pruitt driving. She backs back out here on the right side. She's put herself in a corner. 10 to shoot, gets it to Coleman. Coleman in the paint. Tries to go in with the underneath basket. And she will draw the foul. That foul is going to be called on number 24, Ella Noble. And it will send Yaya Coleman to the line. West Alabama scoreless over the last 3 minutes. And Christian Brothers on an 8-0 run in the last 2.5. Coleman gets the first one to go, 11-point game. As she eyes the mark for shot number 2. She knocks that one in. 48-36. 40 seconds remain here in the quarter. 12-point differential for West Alabama, and they're trailing. Bria Dent in the paint, tries to go up, turnaround jumper, bounces it off the backboard, and she gets that one to go. She cuts the lead to 10. Bria Dent on the afternoon, 17 of West Alabama's 38 points. She's already pulled down 12 boards. 8 to play. Pruitt drives right side, throws it off the glass. Errant's shot will be missed and pulled down. Montgomery will get the rebound. West Alabama strips it away, and the third quarter will end with West Alabama trailing 48-38. We'll take a short break, come back for the final stanza here in Pruitt Hall, your station for West Alabama basketball, Sly 104.9. Welcome back courtside. Welcome back courtside. 1 quarter to play. 48-38. West Alabama trailing. trying to figure out a way to erase this 10-point deficit. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I guarantee you my man, Mr. Robin Williams, he's probably got the Tigers on this afternoon, pulling for the men and women. Jayla Williams in front of her own bench, drives right side, takes it to the basket. Whistle and the foul. Foul's going to be called on number 32, Yaya Coleman.
Number 22, Aaliyah Dade.
Aaliyah Dade checks in for West Alabama at the line. For West Alabama will be, that's going to be Jayla Williams. Williams is able to get those to go. 48-40, West Alabama trails, full court pressure by the Tigers. Christian Brothers, it'll be right side. Emily Jones, free throw line, she kicks it back out. That's going to be Montgomery for three, short. Battle for the rebound, that'll go off of Bria Dent. So to inbound will be Christian Brothers. Pruitt, three-point attempt, in and out. Marianne Logsdon will come down with the rebound. She brings it across the logo. Logsdon to Watts, hands it off. Jayla Williams. Dent hands away to Dade, 9 to shoot, bounce past. Bria Dent off the glass, rebound. Zoe puts it back in, no go. So 2 missed opportunities for West Alabama as Christian Brothers takes it the length of the floor. They miss the layup. Coming down with the rebound will be Bria Dent. Dent to Jayla, right side, leaner, yes sir. West Alabama gets it to go. 6-point game. The Tigers want to get a timeout. We'll take it with them. Your station, West Alabama Basketball Slide 104.9. Out of the timeout, West Alabama trails it by 6, 48-42, 8:30 remaining in the contest. West Alabama with full court pressure. On the floor will be Watts, Dent, Williams, Logsdon, and Dade. Christian Brothers with 12 to shoot. Searcy again, a 10-point game with 7 minutes to play. Pruitt's got 8 points. She faked the outlet pass there. Ended up taking it right side and put it in uncontested. Jayla Williams has it top of the key. She's being guarded by Pruitt. 8 to shoot. Williams, free throw line, driving right side, one-on-one against Searcy. You can count that one, folks. I don't know how it wasn't a foul, but Jayla Williams knocks that one down. They get it down low to Searcy. Good defense by West Alabama. And once again, there's contact on both ends of the floor. And no foul, so if you're going to let it go, let it go. And it looks like they're going to let them be a little physical here. 55-47, Tigers trail it with 6:10 to play. Dent in the paint, loses the handle, then ties it up. Foul's going to go against Christian Brothers. They're going to call it against number 20. That's Callie Searcy. West Alabama trailing 55-47, 6:08 remaining. Jayla Williams will inbound with a fresh 20. Lobs it out. Right elbow. Dade down low to Watts. Watts off the glass, misses it. Watts has struggled down low. Watts on the afternoon, 7 of 17. She's had some opportunities, couldn't get them to go. West Alabama's going to have to play defense. Down low is Pruitt. Pruitt throws it up, has it partially blocked. Dade here near side. Dade to Williams. Zoe Watts, three-point attempt. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Dade. Dade bounce pass to Bria. Bria takes it in off the glass. No, that one won't go. She gets her own rebound, puts it back up. Yes, sir. Bria Dade battling on the glass, gets her own rebound and puts it back in, cuts the lead to 6. They want a timeout. We'll take it with them. Your station, West Alabama Basketball, Sly 104.9. Welcome back to Pruitt Hall. 5:27 remaining. West Alabama trailing 55-49. Christian Brothers will inbound to my left. It'll be inbounded to Pruitt. Christian Brothers gets it across midcourt. Out near the logo is Pruitt. Christian Brothers content right here, trying to slow things down. They've got a 6-point lead. They wanted to go down low to Pruitt. Pruitt slides out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. Frustrated. She wanted contact, but it looked like she just lost her footing. Checking in for Christian Brothers will be number 14, Chloe Crawford. So it's Crawford, Bates, Montgomery, Coleman, and Jones. 5 minutes to play. West Alabama trails by 6. Jayla Williams, top of the key. Gets it over to Logsdon. Logsdon stutter step. She'll be called for the travel. She's frustrated. Logsdon, 28 minutes and 2 points this afternoon. Averages 12 per contest. Emily Jones has it. Free throw line, kicks it out. That's going to be out to Montgomery. Montgomery gets it to Bates. 15 to shoot. Montgomery back to Jones right in front of her bench. Will be Coleman. Hands it off. Jones. Jones working left side. Gets it out to Bates. Bates from the press table. It won't go, but a battle for the rebound, and that one's going to go to Jeremia Montgomery. Then a foul will be called against West Alabama's Jayla Williams. Jayla's second foul. At the line will be Jeremia Montgomery. That one's a little strong and won't go. Montgomery averaging just over 15 points per contest. She's been held to 6. Montgomery's second shot out of the hand. It looked good, and it'll go. 56-49. West Alabama trails by 7. Watts, top of the key, open look, three-point look. That one won't go. Bates gets the rebound. Watts had an open look. Couldn't get it to go. They want to go down low to Coleman. Coleman off the glass, gets her own rebound on the miss, misses again. Jones in there. That's Emily Jones. She comes in, ties it up. Jump ball, alternating possession, goes to West Alabama. Excuse me, that one we go to Christian Brothers. Just under 4 minutes to play. Montgomery, left hand, rolls it across the cylinder, and it won't go in. Jayla Williams will bring it down for West Alabama. Whistle on the floor, offensive foul called against West Alabama. That one's going to go against Bria Dent. That's Bria Dent's third foul. So on the floor, 3 players with 3 fouls. West Alabama trailing by 7. Jayla Williams hustle play into the bleachers. And that one goes off of her hand as she stumbles into the front row. Right here, very dangerous play. She came in with reckless abandon right here, just to my left. Whistle on the floor. They want to get a timeout, 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Your station, West Alabama Basketball, Sly 104.9. Out of the timeout, West Alabama trails by 7, 56-49. They've got 3.5 minutes to play. It's going to be Clark, Williams, Watts, Dent, and Logsdon on the floor for West Alabama. Dent's got it top of the key. Gets it out to Logsdon. Logsdon turnaround jumper. You can count that one. Bingo! Marianne Logsdon knocks it in, cuts the lead to 5. Good pressure by West Alabama. Left corner attempt by Crawford. It won't go. Outlet pass to Jayla Williams. Williams takes it up right side, lays it in. You can count it. 3-point game. West Alabama trailing. Just under 3 minutes to play. That one will be tipped out of bounds off of West Alabama, so Christian Brothers will inbound right in front of the press table. Good hustle play on that last possession by West Alabama. They'd cut it to 3. Pruitt, Montgomery, Coleman, Jones, and Crawford on the floor for Christian Brothers. Crawford's going to be guarded by Logsdon. They give it to Emily Jones with 7 to shoot. She tries to back her way in left side, throws up a prayer, not answered. Off balance, couldn't get it to go. West Alabama, 2:25 remaining. Bounce pass, trying to go down low to Bria Dent. Dent goes up strong. Yes, sir. 56-55. West Alabama's cut their Christian Brothers lead to 1. Marianne Logsdon almost picked it out. Emily Jones comes up with it. 3-point attempt, no good. Rebound, West Alabama. 2:05 remaining. West Alabama trails by 1. Christian Brothers has led the majority of this contest, but West Alabama, with under 2 minutes to play, has cut that lead to 1. Clark, left corner. 12 to shoot, gets it out, top of the key to Logsdon. Bounce pass will be to Bria Dent. Dent taking right side, tries to put one up. That one's going to be blocked by Montgomery. So 1:35 to play. West Alabama trails by one. Pruitt tries to drive right side, bounces it off of the foot of Jayla Williams. So Christian Brothers will inbound. In for Christian Brothers will be, let's see, checking in. That's going to be Searcy as well as Doran. 15 to shoot. They get it to Montgomery. Montgomery off the glass. That one will count, and she'll get the foul. West Alabama's Camille Clark got her on the arm on the way up. It's a 3-point lead for Christian Brothers. And Jeremia Montgomery, the leading scorer for the Bucks, at the line to shoot one. She knocks it in. 4-point game. West Alabama trails 1:27 to play. Tigers really ramped it up here over the last couple of minutes. Dent's got it. Top of the key. Whistle on the floor. Foul's going to go against Christian Brothers. That's Callie Searcy. 1:16. West Alabama will inbound. West Alabama trails by 4. Dent, 10-footer. Side of the basket won't go. Rebound Searcy. 1:05 remaining. Doran gives it to Searcy. 1 minute to play. Pruitt has it here, guarded by Williams. 10 to shoot. Emily Jones drives in the paint, left hand, off the glass. That one's going to count. That's a strong move by Jones as she extends the lead. Jones has got 15. 41 seconds. Jayla Williams drives right side. She's going to get called for the offensive foul, and she's going to get a technical foul as her emotions got the best of her. She didn't like the call, but she let her emotions spill over, and that's going to cost her.
Technical foul on number 10, Jayla Williams, her fourth.
Regardless of how you see the offensive foul called, the technical foul was definitely the right call, as she just let her emotions spill out, and at the line to shoot the technical will be Emily Jones. Jones knocks that one in. Jones on the afternoon, 5 of 5. She eyes the mark for her 6th attempt this afternoon. Make it 6 of 6, 63-55. West Alabama had cut the lead to 2, and now they trail by 8 here with just over 38 seconds to play. Christian Brothers to inbound right in front of me. Schwally, Sydney Schwally checks in for West Alabama. So it's Schwally, Clark, Logsdon, Dent, and Watts. Good defense by West Alabama. The inbounds goes to Coleman, then she hands it off to Jones. Double dribble called against Christian Brothers. So a turnover. Zoe Watts to inbound. She gets it over Sydney Schwally, then she hands it to Marianne Logsdon. 20 seconds to play. Dent drives, right side, kicks it out. Zoe Watts for 3. Boom! 3-point bucket by Zoe Watts. 63-58. Timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here. Zoe Watts on the afternoon. 18 points. 8 of 20 from the floor, 2 of 7 from behind the arc, 3 of 4 from the line. She's played 34 minutes. Correction, my stats were updated. That's her 21st point of the afternoon. She and Bria Dent, each with 21. 42 of West Alabama's 58 points coming from Zoe Watts and Bria Dent. Dent's played 36 minutes, Watts 34. So with 16.4, West Alabama, they trail it by 5, 63-58. West Alabama on the afternoon, 24 of 68, 35%, 15% from the arc, 62 from the line. They've out-rebounded Christian Brothers 49-40, but they've not been able to retake the lead. They had cut it within 2 points with about 2 minutes to play. And then West Alabama just not able to get that. Christian Brothers decides they want to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. Your station, West Alabama Basketball, Sly 104.9. Christian Brothers to inbound with 16 seconds. Quickly, West Alabama fouls. Logsdon will get the foul. Unfortunately, they get it into Emily Jones. She's been perfect from the line this afternoon. 6 of 6 is Jones. 88% free throw shooter. She's been perfect on the afternoon. She's got 17 points. Jones, front iron, she missed it. Her first miss of the afternoon, 6 of 7. As she eyes the mark for her second of 2 shots. That one goes in without a problem. 64-58. Logsdon running the floor. Stutter step at the three-point line. Misses the lay-in. Bria Dent battles for the board. Turn around, jumper, she gets it to go. 4-point game. West Alabama has to foul. Marianne Logsdon will get called for the foul, and that will be her 5th. 3.3 seconds. Check again. For Logsdon will be Aaliyah Dade. And at the line will be Jeremia Montgomery. Montgomery eyes the mark, knocks it down. 5-point game. That'll all but do it. As she extends the lead to 5. Montgomery knocks it in. 6-point lead, 66-60 with 3 seconds. Dent driving, never able to get a shot off. So West Alabama will fall in this contest 66-60. They will fall to 9-5 overall. 6-4 in the Gulf South Conference. And Christian Brothers, they will improve their record to 6-7, 4-6 in the Gulf South Conference. So coming in tied for 9th was Christian Brothers. But they were able to best the Tigers this afternoon. West Alabama shot 36% from the floor, 15% from behind the arc, 62 from behind the line, as 8 lead changes throughout this contest, but West Alabama's lead was early on. They led for a couple of minutes early, and then it was all Christian Brothers as they led for 34 minutes and some change in the victory. Leading scorer for West Alabama, Bria Dent, had 23 in her 37 minutes of play. Zoe Watts, 21. And Jayla Williams added 10. The only other person to score, Marianne Logsdon, had 4 points. She was held well shy of her 12-point average. And Aaliyah Dade had a bucket. So the majority of the offensive production for West Alabama came from Bria Dent and Zoe Watts. Dent with 23, Watts with 21. We've got men's basketball coming up in about 25 minutes. We'll ask our producer, Wayne Grant, who'll take it back to regular programming when we come back. Hopefully we'll get to break down what it's going to take for the men to get a win here in Pruitt Hall. We'll go back to regular programming.